This Christmas movie. Well, since I'm in hell already, there's no point of ending it. Hey, who are you?
Oh, hello there. I'm the Buff Nerd Critic, host of That's All Folks Movie Reviews. And welcome to Bad Movie Hell.
Well, I'm Felix, the film geek. I watch bad movies so you don't have to.
By God, then you've seen it!
By God, you've seen.
Well, let's not waste any time and start.
This is Santa Claus versus the Devil. What a better way to start the holiday season than that?
In the South, we have a word to describe such an epic masterpiece as this. A turd floater. This movie was made in 1959, and even back then it was just stupid. It disgusted me to my core knowing that they could have used the money they spent on this piece of garbage to actually go out and buy toys and food for poor children. Well, starting out, Santa Claus is in heaven. Yes, heaven, not the North Pole. And inside his castle, yeah, not a workshop, but a castle, who does Santa Claus have building his toys for him? Friendly little elves, right? Yeah? No! Children! Yes, apparently Santa Claus has kidnapped an ethnic group of children from every country in the world.
King of Hades, command you to stop and disappear. Begone, all of you! Except Pitch. You, Pitch, chief of all my demons, must listen closely. The time is almost here when you must abandon the brimstone pits and journey up to Earth. But this time you must not fail as you've done in the past. You must not be defeated by that spirited old goat, Santa Claus. If you do not succeed in making all the children of the earth do evil, you shall be punished. And instead of red-hot coals, you will eat chocolate ice cream.
No, no, Lucifer, king of all the evil spirits. Not that. By the horns of everything satanic, I beg you. To live, I must have heat. Frozen meals are bad for me, especially chocolate. It's very bad for my digestion, which is so delicate. Yes, I promise, O priceless Prince of Hades, that by my many wiles I will finish off Santa forever and see that the children commit terrible deeds and make Santa Claus angry.
Go on then, and show the world who is its real master.
So be it, Lucifer. Demons of Hades, transport me to earth.
And so the devil rose to earth. You heard what he said to Lucifer, but will he be able to keep his promise?
That, my friend, is the devil.
Whose sick mind did this come out of? Charles Manson? Rob Zombie? Marilyn Manson? Charlie Sheen? Who came up with this?
Three. Say it's rude to push and shove like that. But the devil likes rude little boys, and it doesn't take him long to find them. They're just right for his evil plan. Well, one thing is certain. The devil has turned them against Santa Claus. Suddenly, he's with them again. Out of nowhere, he produces 3 rocks, and his evil plan goes into action. This is bad.
Oh! Ah!
This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. I mean, I think I'm going to shed tears. He looks down and he sees 5 kids, a good boy, a good little girl, and 3 bad boys, who I guess they're middle class. So this movie's actually trying to show the physical difference between the class, saying that the rich are content because they have everything, the poor are content if they have enough to eat, and thus are not concerned with too much with worldly possessions. But the middle class, we're the ones who have full bellies but always want more to be like the rich. Oh, now you just went and ruined it with that stupid looking red devil.
If this movie was any more stereotypical, it would show a southerner drinking Mountain Dew, watching NASCAR, and listening to country music!
Only thing I like better than walking down the Cowboys plane or drinking Mountain Dew and listening to Dolly Parton is NASCAR. I mean, I just don't understand how they do it. They just keep going to the left. I can watch it for hours. It's just so intellectually stimulating. I'll get her done.
In Mexico.
Yes, it's Lupita, all right. And she's still dreaming about that doll she...
So, Santa watches his helpers through a monitor and makes some pretty creepy faces. I guess the song was right. He does know when you're sleeping, see when you're awake, and stalk you every single moment of your childhood. Yes, this is only more proof that Santa Claus is a stalker and he actually kidnapped all his helpers.
Yeah, pretty much. You never thought that? I mean, he sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows if you've been bad or good. Another major issue with this film is its pacing. It's like the film has ADHD. It's one place, then it's another. It's one place, then it's the other. It's all over the place. It won't make up its mind. It won't decide to do this, it won't decide to do that. Once it's showing Santa Claus doing nothing. Next it's showing Santa Claus doing nothing. Then all of a sudden the devil pops out of nowhere and goes, blah, and you know what happens? Then the film's everywhere. And then the film looks like a piece of crap like this film.
Wonderful! Marvelous! Stupendous! Just look at all those letters! They don't forget old Papa Noel, St. Nicholas, Santa Claus! Let's see now. My dear Santa Claus, this year I have behaved very well. I have been obedient and have studied very much. For that reason, please try to bring me these toys. A toy automobile, a submarine, a football, a bat, roller skates, a scooter, a cannon, a rocket, a bicycle, an atomic laboratory, a machine gun. Ooh. Ooh, golly. And many thanks. So be it. And as my two little brothers have behaved very well, you must see to it that they get everything. A falsehood.
See? There's no fooling Santa Claus.
Into the liar's box. Dear Santa Claus, please bring me a little brother. Here's one for you, Mr. Stork.
Saint Nick, in all his wisdom, has even given guns to several groups of children. This means either one of two things. Either Santa Claus is incredibly stupid, which I would believe, or he is actually building an army of children to take over the world.
Mr. Merlin! Mr. Merlin!
What's the matter? Oh, Santa Claus, what a start you gave me. This new rainbow is quite unusual.
I suppose you've changed the colors again.
This one will surpass the others. When the rays of the sun enter the rainfall, poof, a variety of wonderful colors will fill the entire heavens.
Well, Mr. Merlin, tell me if the sleeping powders are mixed. The dreaming powders that fill everyone with joy and goodwill, and the flowers that disappear.
What's the date, eh?
On the Earth, it's the eve of the 25th of December.
Oh, so it is. In 3 minutes, they'll be ready. I shall reveal to you the secret of the magic stardust concocted by Merlin, which is unsurpassed for sound sleeping. Please, let me go by. To begin with, you need an urn, which is an alloy of copper, nickel, uranium, plutonium, and platinum. Yes, sirree. Whoops. Oh, what a dummy I am. I forgot the urn. And without the urn, I can't mix the ingredients, can I?
No, you can't.
8 scoops of rose-colored pollen from the marvelous moonflower. Oh, gosh. What a memory. I keep forgetting the urn. Some powder from the wings of the butterfly Papilosacrata that dwells among the nebulous mists and vapors of eventide, and which only I have been able to keep in captivity by furnishing with my magic and that great window there the lights of the heavens. Yes. Yes. All set. See? This time, I didn't forget the urn. Now. You freeze it with the light blue flame of frozen fire, and next thing, it's ready. So, as you have seen, it's very simple, right? Let's see now. Open up your pack. Alley-oop. You disappear.
Well, what do I have to do to make myself visible again?
Oh, what happened to your memory? Can't you remember anything?
The director was dropped on his head as a baby, wasn't he?
What the? They didn't. They didn't.
Unfortunately, they did, Felix. As Santa Claus is checking his list and supplies and getting ready for Christmas, who does he get all his magic powers and powders and power of invisibility from? Yes, that's right. You guessed it. Merlin, the most powerful Satanist who ever lived. Okay, maybe I'm being a little bit too harsh, but Merlin still moves like a retard in this movie. I mean, every time he walks, he skips, and he hums the theme to the Lone Ranger.
It's as if a 4-year-old wrote this script. You know what would be awesome? Santa Claus versus the devil. They could fight and play pranks at each other. And then there could be a wizard and he could run around and play horsey. It'd be funny because wizards are dumb. Yeah. They can create this masterpiece. Hurry, quickly, let me call up the Hollywood exec.
Okay, people, I have to be honest with you. Our ratings are in the crapper, and we have to come up with some ideas for some new movies. Ideas? Anyone? Anyone? Yes, you, Mr. Johnson. Make a movie about a talking pig, you say? And he falls in love with the farmer that was going to kill him? And then he becomes a sheep, some kind of sheep-herding pig? Why, that is absolutely ludicrous idea, I say! And as long as I am CEO of this company, I will see that it is never made! Anyone else? Anyone else?
Oh, me.
Yes, you, Mrs. Anderson.
Oh, what about a movie about a shark that he goes around and he eats teenagers that ride around in boats and at the end then you blow him up with a propane tank. You could name it Jaws.
I don't like it. I think it's a stupid idea. That will never become a blockbuster. Anyone else? Yes, you, Mr. Edward. Surely you must have a good idea for a movie. Make a movie about Santa Claus, you say? What? And he could fight the devil? Why, this is it! Screw Citizen Kane! Santa Claus versus Satan! This will win us all Oscars, and Emmys will rain down for everyone! And I will be the greatest director who ever lived! Yes!
Since this film's begun, I've been attempting to get some sleep. I never will again.
So Santa gets his sleigh and his 4 reindeer together. Yeah, I guess the other 4 and Rudolph were just left out. Sorry, guys. And also their wind-up toy reindeer, not actual reindeer. I mean, what was going through the director's head when he thought this up? Apparently nothing if he thought this was a good idea.
Be able to enter this house. hope Santa realizes what's happened.
Well, what's happened here? I can smell sulfur. Well, that must explain this. That old devil Pitch must be around here.
Santa's determined to get in. He'll find a way. He's not one to give up. Well, there's more than one way to beat the devil. Santa will jump down using his magic parasol. Old Pitch hadn't counted on this. He's almost green with anger. Uh-oh. These two seem to know that Santa's in the living room. Look out, Santa, they'll see you. Why, of course, Santa can handle this. All he has to do is use the magic dreaming powders prepared by Mr. Merlin. And it isn't long before our two little stay-a-plates are sleeping soundly in their bed. Now what? Must be Pitch putting the chimney back in place. Well, the devil doesn't give up either. And he seems to be quite happy about his next plot against Santa. Could Santa be coming down this chimney now? Uh-oh, he's all right, but that was close.
Oh, my goodness.
Once Santa is out delivering gifts, the devil pranks him by moving chimneys and lighting fires in them, and Santa Claus burns his butt. Okay, I'll give you that. That was the one chuckle moment in the whole movie.
Yeah, that was a sign of comedic relief. Only, I wish I could do the same to the person who made this by taking his no good tiny head and
The three bad boys wonder why Santa Claus doesn't like them. Oh, let's count the things they've done wrong. Let's see, there's throwing rocks, property damage, and being satanic.
Go get him, Daddy. See that old goat. Bite him. Finish him off.
How can old Pitch be so mean, sicking a vicious dog on Santa like that?
The powders. The flower to disappear. No powders and no flower. What do I do now?
Run, Santa! Climb the tree! It's your only chance!
Get out! Go away! Scott! Shoo, get out!
That certainly was a very funny sight. Old Whitebeard in his sack, running as if the devil himself were going to take him below.
You'll pay for your mischief. You just wait and see.
But first you'll have to come down from that tree. And I can have a lot of fun before you can get rid of Daddy. Because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wake up everybody.
Bah! Nobody can hear your voice.
They hear it in the form of their own private imagination or ideas. Let them see how foolish you appear. There's a prowler out there. He's come to kill your wife and your children. He's really quite vicious. He's hiding up in your tree. Defend yourself. He's going to murder you. He's going to murder you.
Mr. Merlin! Keyman!
Apparently no one is in Santa's magic observatory.
Try to awaken. There's a man outside. Marie?
What the movie? This was intended for children, right? Lighten them up!
You hear those sirens? They're for you. The show is about to begin, and you'll never get back before sunrise. Your reindeer will turn into powder. You will starve to death, and I will rule the earth. Santa Claus! Santa Claus! It's me, Merlin!
Merlin! Merlin! Merlin! Where are you?
Here, in the observatory. What is the matter? In just a few minutes, it's going to be day. Return now.
They've got me in a tree, Merlin! I dropped the flower to disappear! And also the powders for dreaming!
So the devil sicks a dog on Santa Claus, and he runs up a tree and gets stuck in the tree. Insert Zuldog reference here.
And this beast just won't let me come down! All this confusion has been prepared by Mr. Pitch!
Well, now.
Hurry, Mr. Merlin! Hurry! Run!
Where can we find Santa Claus?
He's already been to Asia, Europe, and Australia. He must be on the American continent.
I think I see him. He's in Mexico. Oh, golly, but he's in a terrible fix. And there's no time to go to his rescue. And the sun is about to rise. Mad dog. Mad dog. Against good is bad. Against black is white. Against a bad itch, scratch it. Against thirst, water. Against mad dog. Against mad dog. Against mad dog. A cat! A cat! A cat! A cat! A cat, Santa Claus! A cat!
Please be quick, Merlin. Now hear this. My time is almost over. This time it's serious.
Against Mad Dog, a cat. Use one of the toy cats that you wind up, and the dog will grant the cat.
Shoo, 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 shoo.
Let's go now. All together now. But don't push me. Don't push me. Just a minute. You make me nervous.
Oh, come on, hurry up.
I can handle this, but don't leave me alone, huh?
All right, we're with you. Come on.
Where's the body? How many are injured? They'll surely find Santa.
Nothing in sight. Can't see anything. Better look around.
Don't push me. Leave me alone. No, don't do that. Oh, why did you shoot? Oh, it's only a hose. Be careful. It may be a whole gang, but don't worry. Try to be brave. Be calm. We must all be brave. That's it, the hose. Hurry! You barely have time now.
I still have one more friend to visit. I mustn't fail her.
But
No buts about it. First come the children. I'll see you later, if possible.
what happened? Did you find anyone?
We've looked all over the place and there's no one to be found.
Let's make sure the fire's out. There's some smoke over there.
Well, that serves him right, the old troublemaker. He'll probably catch pneumonia, but he asked for it.
So Santa Claus calls Merlin, using his magic Bluetooth, and asks him how to get rid of the dog. And he tells him, use a toy cat from his bag for the dog to chase. Apparently Santa Claus was just too dumb to figure this out on his own. So Santa Claus gets away, barely makes it to the little girl's house, gives her a doll, and then makes it back to the North Pole. Oops, I mean heaven.
Is it over?
Yes. Yes it is. But you know what they say. Bad movies never truly die.
Thank the Lord this is over. I mean, I have never seen a movie that bad before, with everything done wrong. I've even seen Santa Claus vs. the Space Martians, and that is one of the worst Christmas specials ever made. But this pile of pubic crap does not compare. This is below that. This is below. That is why we are in hell right now. It's suffering for our sins of watching this pile of crap. Now, go out and watch It's a Wonderful Life, Miracle on 34th Street, Christmas Vacation, Home Alone, The Santa Claus with the Marilyn, and go out and have a happy Christmas, because don't ever watch this movie. I mean, seriously, everything's done wrong. Acting, directing, effects, plot, script, all bad. But this is not the worst movie I've ever seen.
Was this the worst movie that has ever been made? Well, I can truthfully say that it is the second worst movie that I have ever seen. The worst being Flight Plan, starring Jodie Foster, which was just 40 minutes of sitting on a plane. I actually fell asleep during it because it was so boring. While not as chronically boring as Flight Plan, this movie was just retarded and stupid from the get-go. And that's why I'm going to give it the rating of, hey man, wait a second, I liked that movie. I thought that was a good movie right there. What do you mean? This is bad movie hell. You deleted me. This is where all bad movies and bad movie characters go when they die. And your movies on YouTube, they kind of suck. So, yeah. That would explain why I'm here. Whatever, just shut up and go get in the corner. Let me finish this review. Whatever, man. I think I want to stick around. Now, you're the retarded one. Anyway,
Whatever.
with that mess
Later,
taken
loser.
care of, I'm going to give it the rating of Hold on a minute there, Sonny. Some of the grandest movies ever made were in my era. And they were in black and white and silent.
Too.
Then came sound, then came color.
But this movie is
Exactly. Color messed
You do
everything
know that,
up.
don't you?
That's why I lost my job and I'm working for you. No, I think I'll stand right here
Whatever. Just go.
and get in your way.
Don't leave mad. Just leave. Well, very well then. You may stand right there, but I'm finishing this review. This movie is the worst piece of garbage ever made. That's why I give it a .000000001 out of 10. It is an absolute vile piece of refuge. Do not watch it. It will make you stupider and dumber and shorten your lifespan if you even view any portion of it. And may God have mercy on the souls of the wretched, vile people who decided to waste money that could have been spent on better causes to make this vile piece of garbage.
So overall, know what that means? The film gets a negative 8.7 out of 10. That means it's below garbage. And that means it goes into the wonderful place where all bad movies dispatch to go. Into the hall of the... I mean, I have never seen a movie this bad. Because it is below garbage. It is terrible. And it should never be hacked to get watched ever, ever, ever by any human being in this planet. Now, if you don't mind me, I'm gonna go scrub my brain out. Oh, by the way, I'm Felix the Film Geek, and I watch bad movies so you don't have to. Ta-da! And Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I hope you never have to endure the suffering I did when I watched this movie for the first time.
However, with all that said, I have not seen Plan 9 from Outer Space yet, and I've heard that it is the worst movie ever made, or at least one of the worst. And if you enjoy watching me suffer, if this video gets over 1,000 views, I will review Plan 9 from Outer Space. I'm the Buff Nerd Critic, remembering to tell you, you may not always watch my videos, but when you do, drink Dos Equis. Happy New Year and Merry Christmas. That's all, folks. However, with all that said, I have not seen Plan 9 from Outer Space yet, and I've heard that it is the worst movie ever made, or at least one of the worst. And if you enjoy watching me suffer, if this video gets over 1,000 views, I will review Plan 9 from Outer Space. I'm the Buff Nerd Critic, remembering to tell you, you may not always watch my videos, but when you do, drink Dos Equis. Happy New Year and Merry Christmas. That's all, folks.
In a world overrun by untalented reviewers, people are desperate for opinions. Coming to you this summer, Justin Mott as the Buff Nerd Critic and Stephen Green as Felix the Film Geek review Plan 9 from Outer Space.